begins.
Surprise. We had been at war for almost 4 months and still we couldn't understand what was happening. Even as artillery shells started exploding on the streets of Seattle, many people just stood there, stunned by shock and disbelief. War can be fascinating to watch on TV, but up close and personal, it's a whole other story.
Oh, is this Alec Baldwin? Yes, it is. Oh my gosh.
Thrown about like a
It's the
discarded
Alec,
glove,
guys.
and your friend lying on the street, his body torn to bloody shreds. That was the reality in Seattle on that fateful day in the fall of '89. The army was fighting in Europe and elsewhere, and our navy was supposed to protect us from an invasion. But they failed. They were fooled, as we were all fooled by the Soviet ruse. But as the first Soviet tanks started rolling off those freighters, a few of us tried to organize a desperate defense. We were not about to give up without a fight.
Yes, this is Captain Bannon. I'm trying to reach the Major. What? Who's in command then? What do you mean, I am? What? How the hell should I know? We have to fall back and regroup. Come in. Zulu, come in. We're in charge here. Lieutenant Parker, it's over there. Guess your R&R came through, huh, Parker? Was hoping I'd see the last of you in New York. You two, where are you headed? We're trying to find our unit. I'm Mike, and this is Anton, sir. Washington National Guard. Well, you're with us now. Grab a rifle and get organized. We have to get out of here. Well, we can't just run away, sir. Seattle is lost. All we can do is stay alive. Parker, call the retreat. Red Eye 4, I want to know what's happening at the harbor. Do a flyby and report back, okay?
Are you serious, Captain? We lost 4 choppers down there already. It's a death sentence.
So is treason, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir. Going there now. Red Eye out.
All right, boys and girls, we're in Seattle. I believe we're playing with the National Guard, and we have to stop a Russian invasion of Seattle. Yeah, that's something you don't see too often, but if it was going to happen anywhere, I think it would probably be the hippie capital, Seattle. It has to be, right? Here we go. Wow, man. All getting off these cargo ships. We're going to have to put a stop to this. Let's do it, boys.
Red Eye 4, come in. God damn it.
How's everybody doing? Good to see you guys.
Parker, we have to secure the area before we can start pulling back.
All right, we also have tow missiles with these vehicles, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, Parker. I know you were the Colonel's pet, but you don't impress me worth a damn. We need some intel before we leave this quagmire, and I want you to gather it.
All right, fair enough. Let's go for it. I like to also see the people kind of escaping the city over here on the highway.
Commies managed to sneak by our navy.
Put an end to these commies, boys. How you doing, Jardins? Shardens? How you doing, man? All right, here we go.
I'll be damned. They must have hidden in those civilian freighters. I bet there's more coming.
Man, that is one hell of a way to, like, begin an invasion in cargo ships. I don't know how effective that would be, but I guess anything's possible. Nonetheless, this is a classic game with a really good story, so we have to respect it, man. It's probably one of the better stories in a strategy game, so I do enjoy it. And you get to play from the perspective of both sides, which I think is just an added bonus. Let's go, baby. Get those tow missiles ready as well. These things are deadly. Boom. Just going to use one against the Jeep there. I'm surprised that didn't kill it.
Attention all
Fire.
Still unable to raise division or any higher command.
Fire.
We're on our own.
He's almost down. Keep firing, boys. Gotta be careful, though. Not really too worried about the infantry there, and kind of let them do their thing. I just want to go and relieve these infantry units.
Wipe them out, Parker. Show them what Americans are made of.
Cheeseburgers? I don't know. What kind of question is that? Oh, we got another one here, guys. Beautiful. Wow, they're really quite suicidal. I guess it's for global revolution here. They don't care if they get killed.
Now get the hell away from those docks.
Let's go.
Those commie sons of bitches are massing for an attack from the harbor.
All right, time for us to move, guys. I think we're gonna have to probably move over there and relieve the Allied troops. Let's do it, and we can actually get into a line formation. I'm not gonna do it yet, but once we decide what we want to do.
If you can secure it, we might be able to bring in some reinforcements.
Okay, we definitely want the National Guard on our side here and to assist us.
Secure that depot, Lieutenant Parker.
Fortunately, we've got a tremendous amount of enemy units moving towards us, and I think in this case, single file is the way to go. Instead of being in one long line. Go for it, boys. Come on. Get them, boys. We got our allies moving up here. National Guard's doing a great job at just keeping all enemies off us. And we've also got these heavy attack helicopters that have got to be doing a lot of work. But let's get over here. And at this point, I think I'll go ahead and change formation. Do we have anything to drop? No, we don't. Maybe eventually. Let's go ahead and set up properly with our formation here. And then we'll move forward. Here we go, boys. Watch for those paratroopers over there. Yeah, that's right. Those are enemy air troops. I love just the explosions in this game. And I think it was 2006 it came out. It's an amazing game for the era. Shard says, got it a few years ago and never played beyond the first level for some reason. Oh, man, it's absolutely worth it. I think the reason being, you know, despite it being a pretty cool game, there are so many games like Men of War, Assault Squad, stuff like that are just kind of better, I would guess, that came out around the same time. At least Men of War did. At least that's the reason I didn't really tackle it much. But the campaign is what really separates this one and makes it kind of special. Sort of like War Game and Red Alert mixed, if I had to give you a similarity.
Tenants are here. A lot of civilians have gathered at the Kingdome. We have to get them out of there before it's too late.
All right, guys, the Kingdome is the stadium here in Seattle.
If they get the hell out of this city before it's too late.
Start moving forward. Come on now.
But we can't leave them there to die, Captain.
Damn it. No, we can't. Parker, I can't risk going there. You will have to work your way to the Kingdome.
You better recon the route before you go. The Russians are probably everywhere.
Fair enough. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to divert to the west.
Scouts to recon that position.
And the scouts are going to have to be actual infantry. So I'm just going to move these guys up, and then I'll move our infantry forward. But I want our guys to be able to engage from a distance. Let's take the infantry here. Nice. Keep up that supporting fire. Also dealing with bunkers here. Let's go ahead and fire this tow missile right at that bunker. Well, maybe we'll move back a bit. I don't think we necessarily need to scout the way he wants us to, because either way they see us. So I'm just going to push forward here so these guys don't get wasted. And at that point, I'll move the infantry in to scout the area. I believe here we actually get to call in a massive airstrike on this location. So this is a fun one. That right there is the dome that they're talking about. Of course, a lot of civilians probably seeking cover there, seeking shelter, etc. go, boys. How's it going, folks?
There's a lot of Russians occupying the buildings along the way, sir.
All right, here we go. This is where we get to use some fun artillery strikes, guys. Concentrated artillery, you name it. Here we go. Yeah. Got it, Bannon. Watch this, boys.
This is Bravo 4. We're facing a sustained Soviet assault and cannot hold. Please advise.
Broken arrow. We're calling broken arrow. I repeat, broken arrow. Let them have it. There we go, man. They're still in there, though, but at least we've got the building on fire. We've heavily damaged this area. And we're not going in yet. We've got plenty of artillery left. We just need to wait for it to sort of regenerate. But look at that. Just blew that building to shreds. And it looks like they're also hiding in this laundromat. You can actually see them on the roof here. We'll put an end to that. I'm going to bring in some concentrated fire on that laundromat. Seems like kind of a waste, but what the hell. And just some scattered artillery on that building. Fire at will. Hey, gentleman spy. How you doing, buddy? There we go. Beautiful. Another one down. Taking out just that one building. Yeah, we can call in another strike. One more concentrated barrage will definitely take them out. Come on, boys. Let's make it happen. Call them in. So easy to call in artillery barrages in World in Conflict. This is definitely a user-friendly strategy game. Very much recommended for somebody trying to get into sort of like semi-Cold War strategy without wanting to do too much.
That artillery battery is needed elsewhere, Parker. Now get your butt to the Kingdome.
Let's do it.
Airlift in reinforcements and then get some trucks to carry those civilians out of there.
Too late, sir. The Russians are moving into the parking lot.
Oh, man. That is a lot of Russians, guys. Look at that. Holy hell. Move it, boys.
Those civilians will have to fend for themselves.
This is going to be hell.
Yeah, well, I don't have the men to spare. Parker, you get
Innocents are dying, says Drawdown. You're absolutely right, man. We got to save those civilians quickly.
There's a damaged Bradley stranded near the Kingdome. See if you can patch it up. I'm sending a Humvee for you to use.
Where's that damn Humvee? Okay, the Humvee's with us. We'll go ahead. We want to fix that Bradley immediately. Okay, Humvee's actually on it. There we go. Let's go for it. We're already on our standard formation, so I'm going to keep it.
I'm losing people all over the city, damn it! We won't be able to hold out.
Actually widen it a bit.
Good for you, Parker. You're gonna need that Bradley.
Don't forget we have the tow missiles, guys, but we don't have any artillery support as far as I can see. Alright, time to move the Bradley forward. Got a few enemy vehicles coming in over there. Let's try to deal with them as well. Actually, you know what? Our allies can deal with them. Let's just deal with the guys in the center. It's really the main target. Move, move, move. Get these tow missiles. Well, it looks like they mostly have infantry here.
We might just do this.
Come on. I love those missiles, guys. Those are just beautiful.
Another one down, Parker.
Let them have it, boys. This is the way to do it, and we don't even really have the best cover.
One more and we can...
But it works, you know, as long as it works. This is important.
Bravo 4 here. We have almost no ammo left, and I got a lot of wounded men. We need support.
Looks like some more National Guard troops pinned down, man, and it's just not time for us to have to deal with them. But if we've got to save them, we've got to save them. Can't just leave them stranded. Let's push forward. You can see also those Soviet airborne troops coming in.
Enemy AA. I've called in the choppers. Get to the LZ and set up a perimeter.
Get them, boys. Alright, let's set up that perimeter at the Kingdomes. I'm not seeing where that National Guard unit needs help, and I'm not about to actually go help him anyway.
This is Hotel 2-9er. The LZ has been cleared. I repeat, the LZ has been cleared. We're bringing in reinforcements at this time. Over.
Seattle's having a really bad day, says Shards. That's true.
Keep a lookout for the enemy.
Absolutely.
Back in the area soon enough. Hotel 6 out.
Nobody's getting their chocolate mocha latte today, that's for sure. You get standard Soviet government coffee. Only 10% real coffee. Alright, 25 minutes later. What is going on? Oh man, look at all the refugees. This is just hell on earth for sure. They're trying to get out of here as quickly as they can. So I guess it looks to me like just an evacuation entirely of Seattle. Probably trying to reestablish defensive positions. And are they going to... Oh my goodness, they're going to hit the dome. Let's hope nobody was inside. 'Cause that is a massive structure right there.
The Kingdome just got totally
Wow.
raided by artillery. Those civilians were damn lucky I was around to save their butts. Now we should see about getting the hell away from here. We've already overstayed our welcome.
All right, boys. Pretty sure we're going to have to support Sergeant Hansen.
We need help extracting.
Let's do it. You can see that our boys are trapped in those buildings, so we're immediately going to move forward here.
Stick around any longer.
Again, I wish we had some artillery support, but we'll have to deal without it.
All right. God damn it. Parker, you handle it. I can't risk going there now. Good. You found them. Help them clear the area.
Get those tow missiles out. Especially those side shots. Those do a lot more damage. Go, boys.
Thank you, sir. Now there's just a couple of more guys that need help.
All right, let's get the rest of these soldiers. Don't want to leave a single unit of guardsmen behind.
I'm sure they taught you this at West.
There we go. I see them.
But if you order your guys to move in a box formation, it'll be a lot easier to negotiate those narrow streets.
Let's try that. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and try the box formation. Yeah, it definitely looks like a lot easier. They're not just like hugging the side.
Anyone out there?
I think it would make them, you know, more open to sniper fire, things like that. But in terms of moving up the street, yeah, sort of makes sense. We can always go back to our old formation too if this doesn't work. Oh, Bravo 4's in trouble. Come on now.
Bravo 4, come
Got some
in.
more mechanized troops.
You've located them, LT. If you can help them clear the area.
Gonna try to keep one vehicle continually firing there. Oh man, it is a nasty fight. I think we'll just hold our position here. We pretty much should be able to take out their infantry with these vehicles. That much difficulty. Let's go. We got a few behind us too. Get up here, guys. What are you doing?
Thank you, Lieutenant. We'll remember this. Hanson out.
All right, we've rescued some more guardsmen. That's what we're here for.
Time for us to get out of here. We'll have to go through the underpass to the east.
All right, that doesn't sound easy, but here we go. Gentleman Spy says still more realistic than Homefront. That's a really interesting game to bring up, and like honestly, from what I've heard, I tried to play the campaign, but it was god awful. But from what I've heard, the multiplayer on Homefront was really good. It was really, really good multiplayer. But because the campaign was so absolutely horrific, that game just never took off, man.
And we will, Private.
It's kind of a ridiculous idea anyway. I mean, think about it. North Korea invading the United States. It's just a bit silly. This is a bit more believable.
Stay off the net if you don't
A
have
little bit more believable, like you mentioned. Not by much. Still using those tow missiles to clear the path.
To anyone who's out there, I'm what's left of the 2nd Platoon, and I'm getting out of the city now. I suggest you all do the same.
Oh boy, man.
You will retrieve
We're getting
this
overrun here.
ration, Private. That's a direct order. Sir, screw you.
Oh shit. He's not following orders, man. That's not right. Alright, let's go. People have pretty much lost their minds here. And our vehicles are finally taking a little bit of damage. Alright, let's use these tow missiles. Here we go. One down, two down. Look at how effective those things are.
If your CO is dead,
And of course, at this point, they're just trying to get everybody out of the city, guys. CO, no CO, commanding officer or not.
The underpass has been blocked.
Can't imagine how many men we've lost just defending this city. And I can't imagine how many men the Soviets have lost here attacking it. It's just going to be mass casualties on all sides. This is truly World War III, man. Keep on moving, boys. Let's go. Continue. Snipers in the buildings? No, we're good. Sort of reminds me of the scene in a Black Hawk Down escaping Mogadishu. Just on this corridor. We need to get out, and we know it. Although this is our territory. I think make sure, guys, to follow me here on Twitch if you're new to the channel.
This is Eagle 6. Captain Bannon, is that you? Colonel Sawyer? How the hell? No time, Captain. Bring what forces you have and meet me by the I-90 bridge. You got that? Sir, A simple yes will suffice, Bannon. Yes, sir. We'll be there. Bannon out.
Here we go, guys. Nice little U.S. victory there. But again, this is like, these are the earlier missions. They're really, really easy.